Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. I'm Kelsey Werman. I'm the Pheasants Forever State Coordinator. And Holly Mosling is here. She's kind of running things in the background, doing chat. And so if you have a question, you could certainly just ask it. It's a small group so far. Or if you're more comfortable just putting it in a chat, Holly can help you as well. So I just want to get started. There might be a few more people that join us. It shouldn't take very long though, but I want to give you just a little bit of background on the Upland Slam. This is our 4th year. And so we started this in 2018 and it's been a really exciting challenge. It was set up to just kind of provide an incentive for hunters to get out and see the country, see what the state has to offer. We have, obviously some diverse landscapes in the state, and it provides an opportunity to hunt prairie chicken, sharp-tailed grouse, pheasants, and quail. And kind of looking at a lot of the submissions that come in, a lot of first-time harvests are with the quail or the grouse, sharp-tails and prairie chickens. Sometimes aren't the first upland species that people go after. And so this has kind of highlighted those opportunities in the state. And I know personally that has been a pretty good incentive for me to go trek some sandhills and try to harvest grouse species. And it really got me to harvest my first grouse species. So it's been pretty fun to participate in and to also watch the submissions come in. And so I just have a few highlights that I think are interesting. I think that kind of helps tell the story. And so, like I mentioned, this is our 4th year, and we've had a little over 1,000 participants. And those participants have entered almost 3,000 bird entries. So each time they harvest a bird and upload those, that's obviously considered an entry. And so we've had almost 3,000. This last year, we had 563 total entries, 96 finishers, and 15% of those showed a first-time harvest. So almost 15%. So that's always neat to see people getting out and harvesting their first birds. And as far as youth participation goes, we had 5 youth participants and 1 youth finisher. And so just to highlight the five youth that went out, Madison Dack, Luke Donner, Clay Gathier, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, and then Tristan and Nolan Koshin. It's exciting to see those kiddos out there. And like I had mentioned, we had 1 youth finisher, and that was Tristan Koshin of Dwight, Nebraska. And a few other neat stats. So Ryan Cannot from Valentine, he harvested all 4 species in the same day. And we also had participation from 11 different states. And we also like to highlight our 4-legged hunting pals, our hunting dogs. This year, 58 dogs were entered. And new starting last year, the dogs also got recognized. They got a certificate and a dog tag. And so that's kind of been neat to watch those come in as well. Give credit where credit's due, right? So unless you guys have any questions, I'll just get started with the drawing here. And I guess a couple other things to highlight. So Payne Ahrens and Courtney Schaefer. Payne was our first male finisher, and then Courtney was our first female finisher. And both of those were the first-time finishers last year as well. So they definitely know a secret and have been very successful. We've also had 14 hunters that have participated since 2018. All right, so we will get on with our drawings. Like I mentioned, we did have some kind of neat stats and neat highlights. And so I want to reward those as well. And so One of the things that I wanted to give out Pheasantfest tickets. So we have 1-day complimentary passes to Pheasantfest. Pheasantfest is our national convention, and it's coming to Omaha March 11th through the 13th at the CHI Center. And so I had mentioned Ryan Knott. He harvested all 4 birds on 1 day. And so he is going to receive 3 passes to Pheasantfest. And we also have a gift card to give away. It's a $50 gift card. And this goes to Daniel Upton of Strasburg, Colorado. He's our January monthly winner. And so if you watch our social media pages with Trevor and the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission, we highlight a monthly winner each month to help people, make sure they get their submissions in. That way we can kind of gauge participation. And so Daniel is our January monthly winner. And another thing that I wanted to highlight, because it's another really neat thing that we've seen with this challenge, is Larry Gath Senior and Larry Jr., and then a son, grandson, Clay. It's 3 generations of hunters out there trying to complete the slam. And both Larry's completed the slam. Clay fell short, it looked like. He didn't quite get it. Clay is one of the youth participants, but we also want to give them 3 tickets to Pheasantfest. All right.
We only have 2 who joined us today. So do you want to make David and Michael both winners today?
Sure. Yeah. So we did advertise, if you joined our drawing online, then you would have a chance to win Pheasantfest tickets. David and Michael, you both win. So we will give you both 3 tickets. And these are 1-day passes, so you can use them Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Or if you want to go 1 day and bring some friends, you can certainly do that. So we will get those out to you. You each win 3.
I'll put my email in the chat for them to send me their information.
Okay. And Holly said she put her email in the chat, so you can just send her your address and we'll get those mailed out to you. All right, now the fun stuff. So our first prize to give away is these Leopold binoculars here, about a $300 value. And this is for the third, the third grand prize. And I will just draw a name here. Payne Ahrens of Omaha, Gretna area. He was also the first-time finisher. So he receives the binoculars. Second is the cooler. Nick Thompson of Beatrice. And then for the grand prize, which is a 28 gauge Dickinson Arms over under, which obviously we don't have that here, it's at the FFL, but we will get you in touch with that person. And grand prize winner is Farron Wickett of Norfolk, Nebraska. And then we also, David's in the waiting room. And then we also are going to draw for a youth lifetime permit for the individual youth that participated. And the winner of that is Luke Donner of Blair, Nebraska. All right, well, I think that concludes our Upland Slam drawing today. And be sure to check out Pheasant Fest. We'll get those tickets in the mail to you. And then also we do have a CRP sign up going on right now. If you are a landowner or know of landowners that might be interested, you could head over to nebraskapf.com to check out more information on that. All right, thank you.